Looks like Mokuba's been kidnapped for the 20th time.
Must be Tuesday. Welcome back to VR, everyone. Zane took Kaiba's cards in VR.
Show up.
What are you talking about? You kidnapped my little brother.
That's besides the
good
point.
enough.
I didn't think the great Seto Kaiba would spend time dueling one of
Well, you don't have the actual
students.
characters, you got
In fact,
improv,
his
so I
best
give them
student.
credit for at least trying.
What? Oh, you must be from Duel Academy.
Got black hair, black cloak.
You look nothing like Jaden Yugi.
I'm not Jaden Yugi.
Yeah, we're
I
slow enough.
graduated.
Oh, last year?
Yeah.
Let's see, that was I don't keep track of a lot of students, but I think it was
But you
Zane
run the academy.
Truesdale.
That's me. I'm Zane Truesdale.
You look a lot different. Wasn't your hair dark blue too?
I'm going through a phase. Listen, the whole point I'm here.
At least he
because
can walk.
I need stronger cards, and you have Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Cool, another person trying to take my blue eyes. Alright, well, not
If I had a
gonna happen,
nickel.
buddy.
Well, how about this? You never refuse a challenge. If I duel you and I win, I get at least one of your Blue Eyes.
Well, I could sink my bodyguards on you and beat you to a bloody pulp. But my ego
But then again,
can't let
duel.
someone diss me like that, so I suppose I will duel you.
That's right. I knew you couldn't refuse a challenge. So I'm gonna defeat you with my Cyber Dragons.
Right.
Cyber dragons?
Yeah, they're dragons, but they're machine monsters.
Didn't know I was doing a copycat. Alright.
Oh,
You're telling me there's an ultimate version of it where it's got like 3 heads?
Are you talking about Cyber and
There
Dragon?
is,
The
yeah.
ultimate dragon.
And they got the they got Twin Burst Dragon
Oh, you're
before
worried that
Blue
my
Eyes did.
Ultimate Dragon might defeat your Blue Eyes.
How about we duel and find out?
Oh, we'll see. Since
let you have
I
the first
challenge
turn.
Both
you,
Cyber
oh,
and
man,
can't
I was
beat
gonna give it
Ultimate
to
Dragon
you.
in terms of pure
Too
attack.
fucking bad. I give it to the amateur.
But limited
That's right.
removal
You're an
can
amateur.
make it
I'm
overpowered
not even
Blue Eyes
scared.
Ultimate,
I
which
see
Blue
your
Eyes
duel
Ultimate
with
doesn't
Astro
have one
Phoenix.
limited
If you saw
removal.
my duel, how come you didn't know who I was?
You dyed your hair. You also
that's-
changed your clothes. I feel
fair.
like there's a pretty reasonable reason to
Yeah,
do what
I
you
can see
did.
that.
Life's been pretty rough after graduation. Believe it or not, a diploma doesn't do much for you nowadays in today's economy. Have you thought about voting for a better president?
Have you thought about being fucking rich?
I ain't touching that one. I'll leave that one
can
alone.
can you give me money for this kidnapping instead?
If you beat me in a duel, I'll give you a paycheck.
Oh, let's go. I summon my Cyber
Ooh,
Valley
nice
in
little life
attack
point
mode,
counter thing. That's
and
cool.
then I'm gonna end my turn right there.
A monster with 0 attack.
Why is it called
Zero
Zane takes
defense.
Kaiba's card? Well, maybe
Listen,
some of
it's not
maybe,
about
maybe,
the
maybe it's not.
size
He
of the
takes the
monster,
entire
it's how you
deck,
use
just
it.
some of the cards. Okay.
buddy.
When I heard Kaiba cards,
Also,
it
if
just
I'm
thought
bad
he
at
took the
dueling,
entire
it's kind
deck.
of on you. It is your school.
You had the top grades in our academy. We did everything we could. You lost
course,
your
Mokuba
first
now considered
game,
trading
and
card.
then cried like a little bitch, and you couldn't win a single game afterwards. Man loses one fucking game and has a mental breakdown.
That is kind of
you
what
taught me
happened.
to.
I didn't teach you shit. What? I wasn't
Just
at
like
that
you
school.
taught me
I
to.
think I'll summon myself to the field.
I
Go,
could watch an
Kaiba
entire
man.
episode of just
Talk
these
about
two
an
shit
ego.
talking
My
each other.
ego knows no boundaries. In fact, I'll sacrifice myself to activate his effect. The summon Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Ah, there it is. One of the most powerful monsters in Duel Monsters. I can't wait to take it down.
We'll see about that. How about I just go ahead and obliterate your monster?
You're a fool. You don't even know what this card does. When this card is targeted for an attack by your opponent's monster, I can banish this card, draw 1 card, and then immediately end the battle phase.
I think I care.
Proto Cyber, nice.
I'll send 2 cards face
He's
down.
got Cyber Dragon in hand, so that he can
I
make Cyber
draw.
Twin with
Since
Power
you
Bond.
control a monster and I don't, I get to summon my Cyber Dragon for free. And then I activate 1 day of
Wait, why?
Each player draws 1 card, and neither player takes damage.
He does have
until the
game in
end of
hand,
the
but you know
opponent's
this
next
episode's gonna be
turn.
longer than
I
10
draw.
minutes.
I didn't know the school taught you to be such a pussy.
Well, we did have Dr. Crowler as a teacher, and he hid from any duel monster.
Who the hell is Dr. Crowler?
You know, Dr. Crowler.
You don't know
has
who
a
you hired?
PhD in dueling.
A PhD in dueling? No one has a PhD in dueling. It's
Well,
a
he did.
children's trading card game. What?
Yeah, he said he went to another academy and got that. He had it like framed.
Interesting.
Reevaluate the staff at the academy for me.
Gave me something to think about.
Yeah, I'm surprised you don't know much about your school. Anyways, I'm also going to summon my Proto Cyber Dragon in attack mode. And with that, I end my turn.
Seems like a weak turn, but whatever. I draw. And I'll have my Blue Eyes destroy your Cyber Dragon.
Now remember, because of 1 day apiece, I take no battle damage.
That's fine with me.
My thought then was maybe he did that so that
one card face down.
he could
Then I
power
put my
bond him just in
Proto
case his
Dragon
cyber
in
twin
defense mode,
doesn't
and then place
kill
one
him in
card
one
face down
turn.
in defense mode, and then
He
my
might be able to
turn.
like evade the damage. I think
I'll be sending my
that wouldn't work because it's battle damage, but it is still
Lord of
damage, so I
D,
would have given
or
him a
like
pass
Lord of
personally.
D's nuts. I'm a younger person and you're old.
Ha!
What'd you say, Sonny?
Get off my
I'm
lawn!
gonna activate Stop Defense. Why don't we see where your face
It is
down?
funny to think though
That
that
would be
like
my
at the time of
Cyber
GX, Kai was like in his late
Looks like I
20s,
have,
maybe
like,
early
the
30s.
attack
He's not that old.
monster.
My Proto Cyber Dragon is down.
Now, Blue Eyes, destroy his attack position monster.
Being attacked by your blue eyes, it's an honor. God, I love
Thank-
pain now, because I'm evil.
He does get a
Why?
pain obsession.
I love pain now. I went into an underground dueling circuit, and now I'm a masochist. Sadist?
What?
Whatever.
Whoa, I think you just dumped
Slow your roll.
Yeah, there was this like really big dude who sounded like a little kid. He constantly made me take damage, and I got shocked over and over again. So now I'm real fucked up in the head.
Yeah, right.
What the fuck? Whoa, dude. Do you need help? Is this duel just a cry for help
Wait.
right now?
I think I'm having heart palpitations.
Well, unfortunately for you, Seto Kaiba doesn't care. He only cares about winning. Now take your turn.
Also, for my Cyber Phoenix being destroyed, I get to draw one card. I forgot to mention that, but I'm doing it because I really need it.
It doesn't matter. If you get a heart attack, by the way, I win the game.
Why would
I
you
mean,
say that?
the rules.
If you conveniently get one for some reason, you lose.
All right, it's my move. I draw. You've seen
Nice.
this scenario before. Because you control monsters and I don't, I summon Cyber Dragon.
Another Cyber Dragon.
Yeah, and just like your blue eyes, he comes in threes. I'm gonna activate Call of the
Going for
Haunted.
Cyber
That allows
End.
me to special summon from my graveyard, Cyber Dragon.
Wow, another one. Hey, genius. I don't know if you have done math right, but my monster's still higher than yours.
But I have a third Cyber Dragon in my hand.
Still higher. The 21 will not change.
Not when I activate Power Bond.
Going all or
It
nothing.
welds all three of my Cyber Dragons
Going for
together
broke.
into a new beast. It evolves into Cyber End Dragon.
With 8,000 attack
It
points.
also reminds me a lot of another card that I know.
So now, because of Power Bond, my Cyber Dragon's attack points are 8,000 because it gains attack equal to its original attack.
It's an insane number.
I bet you've never seen
It's
such a
gigantic,
strong
it's so
monster in
fitting.
your life.
I've seen all three Egyptians god cards in front of my face. A Leviathan dragon, 3 legendary more dragons. I don't believe in magic, but
But I believe in a lot of dragons.
my life.
Yeah, but this one has 8,000 attack points.
It is
I've
funny.
seen an invisible gun.
You've seen an invisible gun.
Yeah.
What's a gun? Wait, I only know what this thing is. It's dual disc. We play card games.
Why don't you just continue your
It's
turn?
funny because I see what they
Anyways,
were
I'm
trying to
gonna
do with
Cyber
that.
End Dragon
whatever, I'll
attack
talk
your
about it later.
blue eyes white dragon.
Ugh, that's 5,000 damage in my blue eyes.
That's right. Now your blue eyes is fallen.
But how-
and I'm ahead in this.
But you're about to
Before I end
lose.
my turn, I'm gonna place one card face down and activate Pot of Avarice.
He's praying
I
to
can
draw
bring
something that
5
negates the
monsters from my
damage.
graveyard back into my deck and draw 2 cards. And now for the 2 cards. And believe it or
None
not,
of which
I
can
haven't
help
summoned
me.
a monster this turn yet, so I'm gonna place 1 card face down in defense mode, and that will be my turn. And because it's the end of my turn, I have to take 4,000 damage
Alright.
to pay for that power bond.
My turn.
I'm so used to
I'll
the
activate spell
this for
card.
4,000
Pot
life
of
points, the
greed.
8,000 are
I'll
like,
get
oh, this is gonna kill him. No,
And
it's fine.
you old people in your pot of greed. We're on pot of avarice now.
I made
Where are you at?
With age comes skill. That's something you won't have.
Not necessarily.
for a while. Looks like I'll be activating.
There are a lot of
my own
stupid people
Call
who
of the
live a
Haunted.
long life.
Bring back my blue eyes from the graveyard.
Now who's
A lot
the
of dumb people who
copycat?
die. A lot of smart people that die young.
That. I'm gonna activate the spell card. The Melody of a Waking Dragon. By discarding a card, I can add 2 dragons to my hand.
Wait, you're bringing out all 3?
That's right. But I'm gonna be using polymerization. I'm gonna fuse all 3 of them together.
No way. I'm gonna have to fight your ultimate creature.
That's right. Say hello to my blue eyes ultimate dragon.
Your blue eyes may be legendary, but it's nothing compared to my 8,000 attack points.
To show you what I can truly do, I activate
Ooh.
Megamorph? Don't you know how your
Ultimate
own card
Megamorph
works? You have
Dragon.
more life points than me. Your monster's attack is gonna be cut in half.
I'm
Oh,
not
you're
selecting
mistaken.
My card. I'm selecting your card.
My Cyber End Dragon.
Now that it's cut in half because of my spell card's effect, my blue eyes ultimate's stronger. and I'm gonna have it destroy your dragon.
No, he's going back to 4,000 attack points.
Correct. Now,
Double original attack.
Lightning attack and destroy his monster.
Whatever. I can believe it. It's fine.
I'm not out of this duel yet.
We would've gotten another 2,000, but
Safety.
yeah, screw it. This is more fun.
Lord of D in defense position.
I can see the anime doing that.
I draw. I place one card face down, and another monster face down in defense mode, and I end my turn.
What the hell? Side effects?
Activate my trap card. Side effects. You can draw 1 to 3 cards, and if you do, I gain 2,000 life points for each card they drew. So would you like 1 card, 2 cards, or 3 cards?
I'll just take 1 card. I draw the 1 card.
The 1 card. And that gives me
One card.
a juicy 2,000 life points. Hope that card
One
was
card
worth
is
it.
real.
Wasn't. Looks like I'll
Sure
take a
wasn't,
card.
yeah.
And then I'll sacrifice my Lord of D for my Luster Dragon number 2.
Well, I tell you, say the life
Or
points.
they just call that Luster Dragon. I'm starting to
Well, I
think
say
we have
life
a
points
weird
don't matter,
fetish
but
for
yeah, they do.
No.
Won't ever give me that idea.
No.
Luster Dragon attack.
He answered that a little too quickly.
That's my Cyber Raider.
He does not have obsession with dragons. He's got some with machines, too.
The last card you have.
XYZ Dragon Again is a card that exists in his deck.
Electromagnetic Turtle.
Take your turn.
What's that do with your deck? Well, it's a
draw.
machine.
I place 1
Cyber
card face
Kieran.
down in defense mode and end my turn.
I draw. I'll set.
We
One
said
card
that it
face
stole his
down,
cards, but it's
and
more like
I'll
he
have
stole
my
his
Luster
brother.
Dragon attack your face down card.
That would be my Cyber Kieran.
Then again, the episode isn't over yet. I shouldn't judge too soon.
Alright, Blue Eyes. Finish this game!
Not so fast. I'm going to activate the effect of my Electromagnetic Turtle. I can banish Electromagnetic Turtle from my graveyard to stop the battle phase. Right here, right now.
What's wrong, Zane? I thought you loved pain.
This is
Not
too
this
much.
much pain.
Can't handle it.
This is too much for you. No wonder why you failed as a duelist.
Ooh.
You kicked out of that school before you even thought about going near it.
Is it the end of your turn or not?
It is. Finish your last turn.
I draw. I activate Monster Reborn.
Gonna get his cyber end back.
Allows me to go into my graveyard and summon back my ultimate creature, Cyber End Dragon.
Well, when you special summon your
I think it has to be must
I
be.
activate cloning.
No.
Put an exact copy of your card on.
Yeah, screw it, anime logic.
Effects, though.
Yeah, it's a good thing, because my monster's effects are more powerful than you realize. You see, when Cyber End Dragon attacks a defense position monster, you take piercing damage, and I'm banking on that face down having less than 1,000 defense. Go, Cyber End Dragon! End this duel!
No. No, I didn't plan for this. My face down card was Shining Angel. It only has 800 defense.
No!
Use the game.
That's
So Kaiba
right,
sh-
Kaiba.
so Kaiba should've won
Now
that duel
pay
with the
up.
Mega
I
Morph,
want
but
that
eh.
Blue Eyes.
It looks like I'm getting too old. Turns out the normal monster with 3,000 attack is just a beat stick now.
What do you know?
Here you go.
You know what? You bring up a really
Just
good
like an
point.
adult
I
Mokuba.
don't think that's gonna help me too much. Yeah, I think you might be washed. Maybe I'll just go back to my old principal. He had a lot of cyber cards. I could beef my deck up. He had, like,
Beat
the
him fit up with
Cyber
Cyber
Dark Dragons,
Ogre.
I think.
You're telling me you don't want this normal
Dude, Blue
dragon
Eyes is better than Cyber Dark,
deck?
okay?
No, you can keep it. I'll take the money.
At least in terms of the anime logic.
my brother for
Blue Eyes is better than
reason
Cyber Dark. It's only
Well, now
3
it's for
existence,
mine.
legendary cards, yada yada yada.
I don't keep any cash on me. Do you take Venmo?
Do you normally offer Venmo to your kidnappers?
You have no idea.
You have no idea.
I actually have a couple of them saved.
One of my favorite jokes in Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge is that when Noah kidnaps Mokuba, Mokuba tells him that he has, like, rights as a kidnappee.
The king of games?
It's like, he's been kidnapped so often he has, like, loss in registration.
Cyber Dragons with a Z, 2024.
Take your fucking money and get the fuck out of here.
I'm just waiting for it to pop up.
Okay. We didn't really steal his cards. I mean, we wanted to take his cards, and then we decided, actually, you know what, no. But I guess that's not his thumbnail happy, you know? I wouldn't call it clickbait. No, I'm not making that accusation. I'm just saying, like, I went expecting one thing, and well, okay, maybe it is a little. I mean, to be fair, it did, I don't know. It says Zane takes Kaiba's cards. I expected him to take Kaiba's cards. At no point does he take Kaiba's cards. If he said took his brother, that'd be something else entirely, but now... Oy. Still, the duel itself was fine, though. It was kind of nice to hear them trash-talking each other back and forth, just bickering about each other's continuity. Even though Zane's doesn't happen yet, but it's still funny, like, if you get a random heart attack in the middle of a duel. Or, like, it is a shame that Kaiba was supposed to could have won that duel, but the Mega Morph thing was understood correctly. But, I can see the anime making that mistake. You know, and plus, it does make for a more epic duel, just seeing Ultimate Dragon and Cyber End going head-to-head, something we always wanted to see in the show itself. What are you gonna do? If only Zane dueled Kaiba, man. Meh. Still was an entertaining duel regardless, even though there was that Cyber Twin thing early on. We don't gotta end the duel on turn 1. We could save the big stuff for later. It's fine. Is it a misplay? Probably. But is it for the ultimately the greater good? Yes. So, yeah. It was getting funny of the trash talking. Bring it to bed. And yeah, one thing they brought up that was funny, just, they brought up the fact that Kaiba's, doesn't believe in that stuff despite seeing it constantly. I know what they were going for. It's very obvious. I don't believe in any of that magic mumbo jumbo. Then by the end of the show, it's like, you know, maybe there's some point to this. But since the show went on for like 200 plus episodes, he just looks like a giant idiot. It's just like, okay, but in Duelist Kingdom, he could play the game and just like, I don't believe that magic mumbo jumbo. It's all a bunch of hooey. But I think about around Ishizo's duel in Battle City, he should have been like, okay, maybe there's something to this. Which, granted, that's probably how it went in the manga. I mean, I kind of haven't finished the manga myself yet. I don't know all the chapters. But the point is that just like, that's probably how it went, and that's probably how it could have gone. But in the show, it's like, there's so much filler in between. It's like, how do you not believe it by now? Come on, dude. It's just, it went from like, I'm trying to be a realist about this stuff and a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo to, are you just dumb? They always portray you as a genius scientist actor, but you don't believe in the stuff that's happening right in front of your face! Oi. But what are you gonna do, I guess? I mean, that's such a bit there and dusted. Maybe that's why in Zexo Kite never once says there's a bunch of hooey. I mean, I think he might have early on, but he kind of agreed to it. Once you go into the Emperor's Key and do a Zexo Morph guy, it's like, okay, maybe I'm the asshole. You know, you kind of can't deny it anymore, right? But regardless, the cool stuff checked out. I like the Zane model. They did the best they could with what they had, and it worked out to look like a pretty dang good thing, even if it didn't look like adult Mokuba. Meh. It just didn't give the blue eyes instead of giving him Vinmo. This happened more often than that, which it has. And the model they did was pretty dang decent. It's better than the crawler one and frickin' Doke. They did what they could. Improvised. Anyway, yeah, good episode that I checked out. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Check out some model on your own time if you're interested. I'll see all of you next time. Later.